Hello, I'm Lacey. The book I picked this week is called Thank You, Amu. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing the author correctly. It is um, Ogimora or Ogmora. It has a copyright date of 2018. It's a picture book, contemporary realistic fiction, cultural diversity. It has around 32 pages. It's great for preschool to third grade. I have it as another ebook. Let me get the title. Here's the title page. This is what it looks like. It was a 2019 Caldecott honor for its illustrations. In 2019 Coretta Scott King Book Awards, John Steptoe, I guess, award for New Talent Illustrator. It is about Amu, who is making a delicious red stew. Here she is here. The smell starts to waft out the window, and she hears a knock on the door, and it is a little boy who could smell it, and she shares it with him because she has a large enough pot. She then hears more knocking on the door as she begins to share with more neighbors of the community. Here's a police officer. When it's finally her turn to eat the stew, it is empty and she has shared all of it. Right at that point, she hears another knock on the door, and it is all of the people that she has already given the stew to. And she tells them that she doesn't have any left, but they've actually brought her food themselves. So they all come in and they all share their food and they have a dance party. This book is really about sharing and it's about community. I believe the setting's modern times. It looks like an urban setting. The illustrations are done in a collage style. What's really fun about this is that it's the paper that they've used is all kinds of different papers. There's color papers and pattern papers. Like here, I'll show the stew that she's making. If you look, it's been done with a floral print. It's got a lot of unique types of papers. Here's one. I love this one. If you look at the pot holder that she's holding, it's been cut and pasted out of a map. In other pages, you can find all sorts of different types of paper. I'm going to go to one more here for sure. And if you look at the floor, it's been done in all kinds of different papers. There's writing. It looks like maybe some more map in there, maybe a newspaper. And you can find all sorts of little details like that throughout the illustrations. All sorts of different shapes in their illustrations as well. This book really reminds me a lot of the book Last Stop on Market Street by Matt De La Pena. It also just reminds me a lot of my own grandma when I was young and how she would cook, and we always seemed to have other neighbors and family members stopping by to eat with us. A fun activity that I thought about for this book, well, actually, I found it online, the first one I did, and it's really great for younger kids. You fill up a large pot with those plastic magnetic letters, and the kids come up, they can sing a little song, and then they ladle out one letter. Then each student can name the letter and say the letter sound, and maybe even come up with a word that starts with that letter that they ladled out. Another craft that I was thinking of, the students could make a collage picture, and we could provide them with all kinds of different papers types, just like in the book. So there could be colored papers and pattern papers and magazines, maps, and newspapers, and they could cut and paste and make any kind of picture they want. It could be of the outside, of them, their bedroom, their houses, their school, their friends, whatever they can think of. I highly recommend this book, especially if you did like the book Last Stop on Market Street. Thank you for watching.